Hey, how's it going? Alrighty. I'm just here to say a few things, and then I'm not staying live because I don't know. Um, Anywho, so I just want to say a few things. Okay, I hope everybody is doing well. I do. And Sharon, first of all, when put when I said, "Why are you stalking my comments?" and you said, "Oh, I'm stalking your comments because I answered one comment." No, no, bitch, you have my brother's picture in your thumbnail. Stalkery. You have my live chat with what Scuzzy was saying. The kilt wearing Scuzz. Um, Screenshot it. You clearly are out of your mind when you think people who were talking about an imaginary dance off between the CWC, the musical. You know what I mean? Like, is about you. So you go and keep giving Jennifer a hard time. The woman did nothing to you. But I mean, her logical question of why is she talking about your brother? I mean, that's a logical question. Logical people should be asking that of you. Not like going, boom, Sharon, you did it. Like, they should be able to clearly have some common sense and think how they would feel if some scumbucket that was treated pretty kindly by somebody, myself, um, was, you know, defending you and stuff like that. And I'm not saying you never had defended me. I'm just saying I didn't do anything to you. Okay? Like, you literally blocked me over me and Swiss Miss talking about ICP. And I said, F the world, which is an ICP song. Now, you keep saying you didn't, but I have a screenshot of you saying that. And that's exactly what occurred. I mean, but see, here's the thing, Sharon. I don't trust you anymore. You really don't. Like, what are you proving? Why are people putting in your chat? Boom. Oh yeah, you showed them. Showed them what? Like, what do you? What is? What's your point? In fact, here's the thing. I defended you about the HIV thing when Net was saying that because I disagreed with it, and when Mary was saying it and all that shit. Um, I also told people that you're not a prostitute. You never said that on Tom, and I wouldn't believe a fucking word out of Tom's mouth, or yours for that matter, but I did see that interview, and that's the reason why you're able to prove those things to be true, is because they are true. They were confirmed by me, someone with integrity, and proven me. You can keep going on and on and on and acting like I'm the devil of some sort. I'm not. All right? And yeah, what logical people in your room should be saying to you is, Sharon, like, what the fuck is your dig? Like, why do you keep talking about the same shit over and over and over again? But I get it. You and Net does that too. Like, you both go back and forth. But really, I haven't been watching it. Sharon, do you realize you're really the only one attacking yourself? Nobody's doing anything, man. Nobody's attacking you, Mary. You guys are the biggest bullies. Now, if that makes you feel good, good for you. One wants to be the queen of me, and one wants to be a bitch. I'm a bitch. That's right, I'm a bitch because I can be whatever. But don't fucking just move along, man. Like, move along. Seriously. You really think this is about you being fat, Mary? Could care less what you weigh. It's about you lying. You lied. Straight out. I didn't scam anybody. What's your fucking problem? Why do you keep lying? I don't do meth. But do you really think I give a fuck about what you weigh or anything like that? Mary, just go on with your fucking life if it's so great. I mean, my God. Why don't you try to control your fucking chat room for a change? Your fucking chat room is gross, man. Some dumb bitch in there calling me a twat waffle. Clones of my family members. What's wrong with you, lady? Yeah, I'm talking about Mary Mary's life. This is Survivor Girl 2019. So if she replays this or is playing it now, this is Survivor Girl 2019. So if you want to actually watch and join and, you know, if you like the live streams that Mary plays of mine, you can actually come over here to Survivor Girl 2019. Survivor Girl 2019 is the channel that Mary feels is so good that she has to bumper hump off it. Now, if you like Shrek with breasts, then Mary's is a wonderful channel for you. Or you could like Shrek with breasts and then Decent People, and maybe both of our channels would be good for you. And what you'll notice is you could flip back and forth, and every once in a while you'll see Flavio over there doing a little Chippendale dance, just like Chris Farley. And check out her Dicky too. And then you can, come in and join. Good conversation, decent conversation. But, and feel free if you have to make a different account, if you have to hide your identity or anything like that. I like my favorite number 13 is in here. It's actually a really good movie. I don't know if anybody ever saw it. But anyway, it is late, and I myself. And another thing, Mary, if you really think that I don't know that those fucking responses you put up there, you put in my, in my chat, my community board, you wrote that stuff. You know that I don't care if you drink. You think that a person who has bartended for a profession has a problem with people who drink? Logically. Common sense would prevail there if you had it in saying, bartenders love alcoholics. They have no problem with people who drink. Most bartenders, though, are not alcoholics because they're there to do their job and make money. Now, regardless of what your number one mod that you squeeze your tits together because you got some kind of fantasy in your head about him, what's limp, regardless of what he says about me, or you say, or a lot of people in your chat, none of it is true. As a matter of fact, Catherine, I never did anything to you when your sister was passing away. My condolences. You took your time to grieve, and you were always modded, and then you came back. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? Oh, I'll read you to sleep. Read you to sleep. Lullaby and good night. Go to sleep, You know, I always thought Rockabye Baby on the Treetop was like the scariest song ever. Right? When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. Like, I mean, come on now. Down will come baby, cradle and all. Why are they doing that? Why are they putting a baby in a treetop? Right? In the bushes, they're hiding. They're peepers. They think we don't know they're here. But we do. I know who everyone is. I applied an app where it tells me every single person who is watching my live stream as they're watching it. I know everyone who's watching it. Isn't that right, Sharon? Piercy. Gearhead. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Isn't that terrible? And then that poor bear that went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain, and the bear went, was that right? Went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. The other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain. Like, that's so discouraging. All he saw was the other side of the mountain. As if, so don't even bother. Same over there as it is here. Right? You do not have a bear. Get out. You gotta be lying to me right now, right? You don't have a bear. Are you lying? If you have a bear, we're best friends. Not just a teddy bear, right? You don't have a bear. Don't get me excited. If you have a bear, I'm coming over. Well, fine. Not a real bear? I know a man who gets spooned by bears. They love him. 135 pounds. That's like a fucking person. How do you like manage that? 135 pounds. Are you? I mean, that's what your weight too. You fucking he's pulling you down the street. Aw, that's cute. Do you think the Berenstain Bears were Jewish? The name sounds it. They should have had him wear a yarmulke. One of my favorite stories when I was growing up was Miss Twiggly's tree. And she lived with 2 bears and a dog. Oh, he does. He walks good on a leash. I saw this huge German Shepherd today, and he was so good. I mean, like, no leash or nothing. He just, like, followed the guy everywhere, and, like, the guy, like, backed up, and the dog did, I think it was, like, a service dog or something. I mean, the dog was huge, like a wolf, but, you know. And this girl was like, I just can't wait to go home to my dog. People be loving on their dogs. Except me. Except me. I'm either hating him or sharing peanut butter with him. You know what I mean? You know, I'm surprised I got out of the fucking, I was stuck in the bars or the window. I mean, these people are the fucking crazy people. Does he really, Lisa? You're hysterical. How many times do you throw that in his face? Lisa. No, seriously. How many times do you say that to your husband? You know, the dog, he listens better than you do. What's the problem? Is he smarter than you? Does he make better decisions than you? You know, if I agreed with you, then we'd both be wrong. Is that what you say to him? if, if you agreed with him, you'd both be wrong. I'm funny. I'm funny. I know, right, Lisa? As if dogs don't like peanut butter. You ever see the movie Barnyard? And the dog is like calling together a meeting. Or the dog is like doing something. Oh, I don't know. I think he wanted to say, no, he should be leader of the barnyard. And so it's been a while since I've seen it, but I think it was a cow. Was like, no. And so he took something like a ball and he put peanut butter on it. And the guy's like, "Why? I could do the job." And then he throws the peanut butter with the ball. And oh fuck them, stupid. There's nothing funny about that. You know what I mean? There's nothing funny about bestiality. Nothing at all. For them to even call bestiality a parody is a sign of sickness, in my opinion. That's sexual deviant. They should be locked up. They should be like kept away from peanut butter forever. And you know what I'm saying? Seriously. That is just a sick display. I've never in my life seen, I mean, like, seriously, I gotta say, I think when I was, like, I don't know, like, a certain age, y'all heard that rumor, um, like, once in our life, like, fucking when we were stupid in life, and you heard, oh, this woman got caught like that. But you don't know anybody who's ever fucking done that. Yeah, that's like something that you just don't even. Who the fuck says that about somebody? As if Sharon is credible when she's going around saying, hey, she didn't just say it once. I mean, the bitch said it repeatedly. She thinks she wasn't making fun of cancer, when she's literally, she makes fun of cancer. It is so gross. So gross. I mean, it's gross. It's just gross. And the pictures, that I put up in my community post, she's missing the point. A couple of screenshots. Now you know when I was working on a video, and it is pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I can't not lie. Let me just show you a little bit of it, Lisa. Lisa, seriously. I'm going to have to keep going out and coming back in. Just let me, just let me show you this comparison, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean, okay? So, will you just stick around? I saw it's like a costume change, okay? And I'll be right back. I promise. It'll take me a second. I'm back. You're still here? Okay, you still here? Okay. So you see that avatar, right? This is like, trust me, it'll be better when the whole video is made. But okay, so in comparison, now I'm not trying to be any kind of way. I did hear this person talking about me again, so I feel that it is fair. Okay, all right. Hold on 1 second. I have a costume change. like Janet Jackson. I know, right, Lisa? Ain't that some shit, though? Ain't that some shit? You'll have to wait for the video to come out. I always have a hard time trying to change the avatar like that. It's like pathetic. Yeah, I know. 20 people. Or they're just like scaredy cats or something. I don't really know. Like, what their problem is. Problems, issues, I guess. Yeah, they're scared. They're scared. Because people are fucking idiots, man. Ain't that some shit? These people are fucking crazy. Like, they would actually let people dictate to them on whom they can speak to. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'm not scared either. You know, I'm just gonna keep being me. I mean, they've obviously got something wrong with them, because if they got that much to hide, you know, like, that's what it really kind of seems like. Like, they must have a shitload to hide or something, that they're so scared if somebody goes digging in their life. Oh, God, no, I can't let them find that out. But I could also see how somebody, like, you know, these knuckleheads who just make shit up anyway, you don't really matter if they find something out or they just don't and make stuff up. It doesn't matter to them. They just fucking. Did you ever read the book that Animal Farm? Really? Let's see, you got harassed too much. I saw you getting a little harassed from Sharon, but did you have a channel before? Do you have one now? I'm really sorry that I didn't know that. I think you did. I know these people think that, like, I am on, you know, like the way they would always uh, explain, you know, me, like, I'm on YouTube 24/7. Why don't I just get a life? And it was like, what are they talking about? I'm on YouTube 24/7. Why are they saying that? It's not even remotely true. I mean, you know, not that YouTube is would be that, but if I was somebody who was like, you know, had a million fucking subscribers and was, you know, some of these people, look at Michigan Made, said he deposited $9,000 this month. That's fucking incredible. Really, that's incredible. Congratulations to him. Because he did, you know, uh, hang in there. He almost gave up his channel at one time, I remember. But he hung in there. You know, it is pretty sad that people probably are insomniacs. And truly, I don't mind, you know, talk radio myself. I grew up with talk radio. So it wasn't always like you could um, interact anyway. So, although if there was call in, I would call in. My sister I was babysitting. Oh, that's nice. Nice, Lisa. Nice. That's wonderful for you. I I did call in the radio station one time. Probably more than once, I'm sure. No, me neither. I know, it's like, what is Mary not getting? Mary, I don't begrudge you anything. Like, oh, let me run my cash app. Well, I'm not kidding. See, I crack myself up. Sorry. Can't help it. Is that a problem for people? That I have to go on YouTube to do it and feel like I'm not just cracking myself up? Is that a problem? I don't find it a problem. And apparently 20 people don't find it a problem either. And that's fine. It doesn't bother, you know? Nobody, we're not hurting it. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody here. So that's, I mean, I don't even think you're a slut. I've never even seen you be a troll, Lisa. Why do they say that? That's stupid. I've only seen you ever, like, say normal, decent thing. Yeah, I've never seen you be a troll. You're, like, not a person who I would, and I get it that people, will be like, oh, well, she talked to that person who was using uh, Chicken Winner Sisters. But here's the thing. Let me just tell you something. That Janelle had made a video, and I'm pretty sure I probably have it, like, recorded. I'm not sure, but whatever. Uh, it was a while ago, and it was something about that Ashley Freeman account, okay? Which is now just Ashley, right? Um, and I, okay, here's the thing. I've never been a big fan of what Sharon does, okay? The only, well, alright, I think that, alright, 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 and people will go, but Bobbles has done this, and Bobbles has done that. And I'm just saying, as an example. This is just as an example, okay? Of somebody where you can see somebody. Me too, Lisa. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. And I appreciate being here. Because you know what, Lisa? It only takes two people to have a conversation. And really, it's quite flattering if people find our conversation interesting enough to just maybe, it is late. Some people do lie down and just listen at a certain time. Hey, I'm all about talk radio, Right. And I will say that um I don't know, like things happen. People go out, or you live and you learn, right? Then other times people expect people to hold grudges. And other times they say, you got to let it go. They just want to live in the past. But for the amount of time that I've spent on YouTube, because I'll tell you the broadness of the well, I've felt disrespected by all three of them, and I'm sure they've felt disrespected by me. What I'm saying is, it's at some point got to just be in the past. Doesn't mean you got to be buddies with somebody, besties, give them your bank account number, It just means that it's about people individually. All these people with their opinion, everybody can have an opinion. Everybody can have an opinion. Well, you know what? Keep your opinions to yourself. There's a saying for everything, and most of them contradict each of them. They really do. They'll say, oh, this man shall prosper. And then they'll say, well, you can't love two things. You can't love money and the streets paved with gold, which, is kind of like money, but, mansions, like, come on now. Everything sends mixed messages, blurred lines. Everything does. Blurred Lines is a great song, by the way. That's one of those songs that you start playing somewhere and everybody starts to dance. I'm telling you, man. Now, I don't know how to do that, I think it's called a Cupid Shuffle. The to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. That one, right? But if it's being played somewhere loud, like, people tend to dance and do it. The other day I saw a cop who was crossing, like traffic thing, and he had a big old boombox, and he was dancing to it. Isn't that funny? And people were too, like, that were waiting to pass. Which I thought was pretty cool. You can find something, I believe. Now, I'm just me. I think that's what they sometimes don't understand, is that if they're okay with lying, that's them. So, yes, Mary, I am putting up a picture that is of yourself. Here's the thing, Mary. I really actually respect that you're uninhibited, is that it? And confident. Not that I'm not, but you're a little more than I am. Now you, yourself, Mary, might think to yourself, yeah, I'm really not. But I'm just telling you that being a person who's an optimistic person, it's hard for me. And they do all go after each other. But I will say that I have seen in baubles, and I feel like Lou would just like to let it go, too. I haven't watched that lately. I'm willing to guess she'd probably like to just let it go. You know? For, I don't know, because Mary and Sharon aren't monetized. So I would think if you look at the people who, like, Bobbles is and I am, a couple of them could be soon. I haven't seen Mama Sparling really doing anything lately as, in a derogatory kind of way either. I'm surprised that Nitty's videos get monetized, but I guess maybe they might. I don't know, it's, you know, well, we can, Lisa. In your mind, here's the thing, Lisa. Everybody can't all get on. Because even sayings that we hear through life, like what, proverbs or quotations or any of it, advice, oh my god, it's always opposite. Like, people will say, I'm entitled to my opinion, and then there's also a saying that says, keep your opinions to yourself. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. And, but then you've got these people who say, yeah, that's the thing. So I think it's indicative of people who use their platform for bullying purposes, and so they don't monetize for that very reason. Then what irritates me is if they do get monetized and they're still fucking bullies. Because I think that is the case for a lot of people. But here's the thing. Of course everybody has to have content. You know? That's what it's about, right? Who wants an empty box? Nothing in it. Right? Dead air. But it's about what they fill it with. That's what we as good people, in my opinion, um, who have, mutual respect and common courtesy. We look at somebody's content and we say, I don't like it. And we walk away. Here's the thing that I like about the 30 people that are watching right now is that in their own minds, they don't leave, they stay. And I'm so good with that. Because, like I said, I grew up in a generation of talk radio, so it doesn't bother me. You know what? I know this is gonna blow some people away. I like to talk. I know. You never would have guessed, right? I don't know what it is. But, and, I think, is my audio shitty? Tell me now, because I can just, if it's shitty, because it has been. I've been so disappointed when I listen back to my live streams, because, it sounded a little shitty. Now, if anybody has never spoken on YouTube before, and, you know, it's funny you say that, Lisa, because you know that there's some people on here who have gotten sober, and they're fucking mean as hell. I get it that there's angry drunks, right? Then there's happy drunks. So I wonder if, when a happy drunk gets sober, do they become angry? And when a angry drunk gets sober, they become calmer or worse? I mean, you ever seen somebody, like, quit smoking or something? I mean, they can be a real fucking asshole. Now, I'm not going to point any fingers. But there's a certain couple of people who have claimed, who have gotten sobriety that can be real fucking assholes. And I'm like, God dang, were you nicer when you were using? I don't know, but here's a joint. I don't know. I'm not into fighting with people. And a lot of people will think I'm watching and I'm trolling and I'm doing this and doing that. And I'm like, the hell no. Recording this, that, and the other. It's like, are you kidding me? I got no time for that. Not like I'm extra busy. That's just not, and it doesn't do nothing for me. It doesn't do anything for me. Not that I'm all about, I want to see what I can get. I'm just saying that I know what appears on my list of actions that I take as a human being. And, like, somebody recently has been filling out intake forms. That's awesome, Lisa. That way, body heal thyself, in my opinion. I think that is why that phrase is physician heal thyself. Go worry about your self-position, motherfucker. And just, as God would say, I'll take care of this person. Don't be over here prescribing them pills, trying to ruin their life. Emotions are normal. Me too, Lisa. Absolutely. And you only need two people to have a conversation, and I am so flattered. And not in I'm not being sarcastic. I'm saying that honestly. Oh, and what I was going to say, just some advice. If there is anybody new happen to be watching this channel, or if Mary is playing it as for commentary right now, and you'd like to really come check out the channel that she's playing, it is Survivor Girl 2019. Survivor Girl 2019. She won't say the name of it. She's just bumper humping my leg. Survivor Girl 2019 is the channel. Is this Mary's content is brought to you by Survivor Girl 2019. Type that in your search bar, and if you have never spoken, you're a new person. I know, she's attracting a lot of people on my back. That thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I don't even see anything wrong with it. You're telling me, people call you a troll, people say this, and I'm like, really? Because I don't watch Sharon, so. And you know what, Lisa? You know why it's so easy for me to be to say, somebody come in my room, and maybe they said something somewhere. I don't know. I'll just be all like, hi. Do you know that I hate Janice Dickinson? And recently, not the model, I don't know her. Probably wouldn't like her, but just because she looks weird. Not looks weird, I don't like people who look weird. I'm just saying that it would be absolutely because of the fake Janice Dickinson on YouTube. And then I would be all like, oh, Janice Dickinson, really? If I met her in real life. Bitch. You want to say all that shit to me in my Gmails? As if Janice Dickinson was like a super mouse reaching out to me. Whatever. Survivor Girl 2019. If Mary plays my content. For the real thing. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Get ready, 'cause here I come. Never met a before that make me feel the way that you do. You're alright. Boom, boom. Sweetly did and sweetly done. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. Oh, get ready. Yeah, motherfucker. One time I was watching Californication. You know, you had to be there. This was a had to be there moment. I hate the guy, though. Fuck him. You ever watch Californication with David Duchovny? Pretty good. And, I don't know, he was, like, trying to be all fucking cool or some shit. And he says, the guy, he goes, yeah, I leave when I want, motherfucker. Right? And puts his sunglasses on, and then turns around, let's walk away, but there's, like, a shrub behind him. So he fell over. Sorry. That was funny. Her addiction's always been on. She was never nice and funny. She cattle prodded someone. You know, I think it's us that are nice. You know that, Lisa? I think that would be the flaw, but not a flaw. It's not our bad as nice people. Oh, Janice Dickinson. She left a message, a comment saying, "Purty lady," and I'm always under the belief that when somebody pays you a compliment, that's when they're telling the truth. So I'm like, maybe Janice Dickinson could be normal. But I'll tell you what, if I ever meet that lady in public, there's again. Isn't that fucking funny? We'd be all mad at people that we don't even know. Poor lady. Look at me, I got appointments all over the world. I got one in Zurich at a fucking detox. They signed me up for it. Little did they know, I was the 100,000th customer, so it's an all expense paid. To Zurich in Switzerland. She did? Where'd she say that? That's sad, because I know Courtney likes, well, I think. See, there's my bad again, being a nice person, and, you know, having so much like for myself, that it's not hard for me to believe somebody likes me. Right? They're like, no, really, they hate you. Yeah, right, as if. As if, motherfucker. Give it a rest. Not pretending to be a hater. Don't hate the player, hate the game. whatever the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever. No, I really think that 24 people find me boring right now. But what I was going to say is if you are a newbie and you would like to talk, do make sure that when you make your channel, because it will say if you would like to make a comment to, you have to create a channel. When you do that, if you have never used YouTube before, be certain to not use your real name. Because some people do not know. Like, that's going to be your name on here. I mean, so any social media platform, I believe you shouldn't use your real name. But I will tell you that some, including myself, you don't know. So, fucking, just so you know, it's a little tip there. That if you are, interested in partaking in live streams and chats and stuff, maybe you've been watching, or maybe you watch somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe somebody will hear this that is new to YouTube and you want to start chatting in rooms. Even if it's not this one, I'm going to advise you to not use your real name. And it is a common mistake. And here's another one. Do not use your image in your avatar. It wasn't until the last year I knew anything about image search. Right through Google. They'll image search. Yeah, they'll find your face, but no real images of people you know. And do not use your real name. Yeah. So that's just as advice, everybody who may be listening, that maybe I popped up in their feed. I don't know. God knows I'm usually not recommended. But if I was, or you found your way over here some way, shape, or form, maybe you've used your real name up to this point and nobody has even noticed. If you're hearing this now, quickly go and change it. There's another one. I want to give you another little tip for you. Just for your safety, you know. Yeah, no name and pic. Do not use them. I couldn't believe that you could actually learn image search. That never even occurred to me about that. But that's what these people do. Because where we would never in our real life encounter people who are behind a computer, I guess, for that. No, don't use your maiden name at all. If your relatives have it or anything, nothing. Make up a name. Snarky Sue, Stinky Pink, whatever. Make up a name. Be a man instead of a woman. But you can be yourself. You could always say, I choose not to identify. And that's a big one now. I mean, you can do it. Use nothing. Use nothing. But there are some people who are so, it doesn't matter, Lisa. But if nobody knows it, don't point it out. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. That's just me. You're better off just the way you are. You're fine. You got an L, it's a D. You're good. Don't use the picture. No. They can do image search on Google. Yep. Now, here's another word of advice for people new to social media. These are all just, in my opinion, what I have learned. You live and learn, right? So if you're new, it's not too late for you. Yeah, it is, Lisa. Here's another one, too. Okay? This one's important. Just recently myself took, took action in my own Cash App, okay? Cash App. Say you're watching a channel, you want to donate. Go to your profile where your picture is and remove your last name. And just put anything in. Or I think you can even leave it blank. Just be certain to click on your picture or edit your profile, whatever it is. And I don't know if anybody has it. I'm just saying, if you do, go check. I know y'all got, people will have their Cash App. Yes. I know people will have their, their moniker. Like, mine's running at the bottom of the screen. It's usually something with a $sign, and then it'll be your Cash App, right? But on your profile, when they're asking for your first and last name, most people will put there thinking that it's not going to appear to whom they send the Cash App to. But it does. It does. And so your kind gesture to people can be in the wrong hands. In the wrong hands, it can become where they find out your real name. And I say, I'm not the type of person who, like, I choke on things like lies and stuff. I'm not like that person. I can't, and like, I'll be like, oh, I want to do it, like dying, but I can't. I can't do it. I'm like, and that's how people should be. But there is some people, like, for example, Prudently, who, just like 3 weeks after offering something that wasn't asked for and then clocking on some other thing that I didn't even know was a loan. Yes, you can send without, but absolutely. You absolutely can. Yep. The name has nothing to do with being able to find, they use the routing number and the account number for that. So a lot of people, just like with YouTube, when it says make a channel if you want to comment, it'll ask for your name first and that, and people think it'll be hidden. You should use your real one, but it's not. It's just boom out there, and instantaneously, people jump on that shit. They really do. Crazy shit, but they will. So if you have a Cash App, go right now to your profile and remove the last name. Yep. Delete it out under edit. Yep. You do not need your full name in there. Because that kind gesture in the wrong hand, you'll be like, oh, fuck, that person. And I'm telling you, self-admittedly, it was only myself recently who I was like, wow, that's some fucked up shit. Like, yep, delete it out under edit. And then, honestly, I'm telling you, you get somebody like, oh, will you stop? Stop. Why do you do that to her? Leave her alone. She's not looking to play. You really don't want to play with you. He doesn't want to when you're mean to her anyway. When you do things. There's always a first, Lisa. I'm just kidding around with you. You know I'm busting your ass, right? I'm kidding around. Um, why are you standing there blocking the doorway, Roscoe? So like cat can't walk out of the room. The jerk. Hi, Dorothy. How you doing? I want to apologize to you for the other night. I I do know the account went back to the first name was like Dorothy something, but I can't really remember what the last name was. But I was just like whatever. But I had to re-listen to it, and I really felt bad. My apologies. Yeah, well, really when falling into the wrong hands, and so that's things that you gotta live and learn, and when somebody is at least if they're willing to at least give people a little bits of advice like that, it's better off to protect their anonymity, and and don't think that people can't develop friendships, and um not my entire family, just one or two of them. They're just one or two of them. Come on, you know you are. You know you want to be in my family. Stop it. Who doesn't? We're the Frady bunch. I know, I'm kidding. Not anymore. And you know what, Mary? It wasn't about how fat anybody is. The point was that all I'm willing to do is just to take a fucking screenshot because, yeah, I'm pissed and I'm like, ah, right? So, it's alright. You know what? It's best not to even elaborate on it, Dorothy, and give it any fuel. So, yeah, it's best just not even to, it's just best to move away from it. Excuse me. Nuh-uh. Get the fuck out of town. Did they argue or did they get along? I'm not sure who Dorothy is, but hello. Did they get along or did they fight? Hold on a minute. What happened? Wait a minute. Wait a second minute. Wait a minute. What happened with CVX? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me go back. I gotta go back. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you guys were arguing. So sorry. Okay. Oh, why was Ollie live? Yeah. Uh, well, yeah, I mean, calling her not is like too much, you know? You don't have to keep saying that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that's kind of a little much. Hold on. Um, right. 39. Well, yeah, I don't see what's going on. Okay, wait, no. Crazy and freaked out. Now that's a little much, Dorothy. You know, I don't like that shit. She's not crazy and freaked out. I mean, yeah, I don't like that shit. Lisa, you're still here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lisa. I should have been here to watch that go down, but I had something. I had to go outside with my dog. I'm so sorry. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, it's hard to represent yourself as somebody who is decent, right? When you keep referring to somebody as not, and then start calling you crazy. Um, I didn't even see what she wrote, to be honest with you, Lisa. I only saw like within the last comment where she said, she called you crazy and something because you called the net a nut. Well, it's not about calling net a nut. It's about calling any person a derogatory name. You know, that's the point, Dorothy. Like it's hard to say, oh well, it's okay. Dorothy's nice if you're not being nice. Now you can not like Annette, but calling people crazy and nuts is fucked up. It really is. In my opinion, I hate that shit. I hate that people be sitting there calling, you're crazy. It's like, no, it's crazy for an adult to not be able to understand that they just don't like that person and not to be able to read a room. Now, see, I'd rather have me and you talking than somebody come in stirring strife. And it just so happened to be at a moment where I thought, okay, good, at least I'll have somebody to talk to. And so I, I just, and then I really didn't read what transpired. I saw her call Annette not twice, 3 times. I don't even know how many more. Um, it doesn't even, things to me are pretty, like, common sense. If you don't like somebody, and if you're reading a room, and if we were in here bashing in it or talking about it, maybe that would be reading the room and coming in like that would be fine. Hi, Random. Thank you, Random. Oh my God, what the fuck, man? Hi, Janice. Janice Dickinson comes in. Listen, Janice, I think you suck as a supermodel. If I ever see your supermodel ass out, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick your ass down the runway. Oh, for real. Oh, for real. Daring, darling. They could both apply. Dancing, dazzling. I mean, you know who Janice is. They're a fucking model. They use a runway on the catwalk. I know, right, Random? They're an asshole. You ain't in here causing no trouble. You're Dorothy Dotson. I'm kicking your damn ass out. Oh, no, it wasn't. That's probably TM on Laura. You know what, Janison? I fucking just put your name, and I made it into one word. Janison. That's you. Yep, Janison. It's like Jameson, only it's Jameson. My relationship with whiskey is on the rock. Jameson. That's a good one. Everybody can't deny it. And you know what that means? I'm time effective. I use my time wisely by combining words to save time. As in, Jameson. Skankles is one of my creations. Now, let's break that down, shall we? Skank, cankles, and ankles. Or is it calf? No, wait. It's a calf. It's a C. I hate Monchi. Of course there is, Lisa. It's our job to destroy them. Right? Who's with me? Who's with me? I like pizza. You guys ever seen that movie Multiplicity? You know, although I do think that Michael Keaton is a good actor, whom I don't think I have seen him around lately, but And I don't mean like, I family ties. All right, everybody. Please do sleep pause. What's that mean? Sleep pause. Sleep pause. Remember the sleep stacks? You guys? From Land of the Lost. You guys remember Land of the Lost? Sure you do. With the sleep stack. She said I'm an onion. Equal bully. I'm an equal bully. Oh, God. Alright, Dorothy. You just got yourself another 300 seconds in hell. I think I just banned Lisa. Did I? Not banned. No. What did I just do? Somebody tell me right now. Here's Dorothy. No, seriously. Did Lisa just disappear? She won't be able to talk. Oh. I'll throw her under the bus. No, so just kidding. You know what? I don't watch it. That's what people, not everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what people aren't understanding. I don't fucking watch YouTube all the time. No, I do watch a lot of YouTube. Like, for TV purposes. I don't care. Yeah. Listen, you're lucky to be here. You simmer down over there. And your best behavior. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, Janice, if CBX and NetNet are trying to work out whatever they got going on, more power to them. That's fine. That's over there. You know what I mean? It's their neighborhood. You know, in communities, there's different neighborhoods. This is a different neighborhood. No, I am not, Ashley. I smoke a little weed, but contrary to popular belief, I am not an alcoholic. Oh, according to popular belief, I'm cum drunk. I'm sure she did get it. Estrogen, crime scene Louie. What are you talking about? These women? You know what, crime scene Louie? I take an estrogen blocker, so that doesn't happen here. No, it doesn't, Ashley. I'm saying this what they say about me. Nobody has to be on the defensive. Oh, sure. Lisa, leave me here with these fucking wackos. It's crime scene Louie. What are you talking about? I'm a come downstairs. Is that really crime scene Louie? Do I have a mod here? Do I have a mod here? What is he talking about? Somebody tell me right now. I want to know right now. Alright, whatever. Sure. Hold on it. I could go check myself. Crime scene Louie. I mean, oh my god, I'm into this life too. We still haven't talked about